Zbigniew Brzezinski, a name that reverberates through the corridors of global politics, is often hailed as one of the most influential foreign policy strategists and political advisors in modern history. Born in Warsaw, Poland, in 1928, Brzezinski's journey from a war-torn Europe to the halls of power in the United States is a testament to his intellect and ambition. This video delves into the life and legacy of Zbigniew Brzezinski, exploring his pivotal role as a national security advisor, his strategic vision, controversial decisions, and his lasting impact on the world stage. National Security Advisor to President Carter. Brzezinski's ascent to power reached its zenith when he assumed the position of National Security Advisor to President Jimmy Carter in 1977. Tasked with navigating the complex terrain of the Cold War, Brzezinski's counsel played a crucial role in shaping U.S. foreign policy during this tumultuous period. His pragmatic yet assertive approach sought to counterbalance the Soviet Union's expansionist tendencies, focusing on areas where American interests converged with those of its allies. Strategic vision and controversial decisions. Central to Brzezinski's strategic vision was the pursuit of U.S. global dominance, underpinned by a commitment to freedom and democracy. However, this pursuit led to some controversial decisions, none more emblematic than his support for the Afghan Mujahideen during the Soviet-Afghan War. Brzezinski's rationale was to bleed the Soviet Union by supporting Afghan resistance, a decision that would have far-reaching consequences. The legacy of this decision would later be intertwined with the rise of extremist elements and the eventual emergence of the Taliban. The Trilateral Commission. Brzezinski's involvement with the Trilateral Commission further underscores his influence on global politics and economics. The Commission, composed of influential leaders from North America, Europe, and Asia, sought to foster cooperation and address common challenges. Brzezinski's role within this organization allowed him to engage in discussions that transcended traditional diplomatic channels, shaping the trajectory of international relations. Soviet relations and the end of the Cold War. Brzezinski's approach to Soviet relations was characterized by a delicate dance between confrontation and detente. His belief in the inevitability of the Soviet Union's decline led him to advocate for assertive containment while simultaneously exploring avenues for meaningful dialogue. It is arguable that Brzezinski's nuanced strategy contributed to the eventual thawing of Cold War tensions, culminating in the collapse of the Soviet Empire. Middle East policy. In the Middle East, Brzezinski faced a complex and multifaceted landscape. His tenure saw the Iran hostage crisis, a diplomatic debacle that strained U.S.-Iran relations for decades. Brzezinski's handling of this crisis, alongside his approach to the Arab-Israeli conflict, showcased his ability to navigate intricate geopolitical dynamics while contending with regional rivalries and historical grievances. Criticism and conspiracy theories. Brzezinski's policies were not without their critics, and his decisions have been subjected to intense scrutiny. Conspiracy theories abound, with some suggesting that Brzezinski's actions were part of a larger design to manipulate global events for U.S. advantage. While evidence supporting such claims is scant, they underscore the profound impact of his decisions and the complexity of international power dynamics. Human rights and foreign policy. A defining aspect of Brzezinski's legacy is his advocacy for human rights in the realm of foreign policy. He championed the idea that American values should guide international engagements, yet his actions sometimes revealed the challenges of upholding these ideals in the face of geopolitical exigencies. Striking a balance between promoting human rights and advancing strategic interests proved to be a delicate undertaking. Legacy and lasting impact. Brzezinski's legacy endures in U.S. foreign policy and continues to influence subsequent administrations' approaches to global affairs. His strategic acumen, tempered by a keen understanding of history and geopolitics, left an indelible mark on the world stage. The lessons drawn from his tenure continue to inform discussions on how to navigate an increasingly complex and interconnected international landscape. Balancing perspectives. In conclusion, Zbigniew Brzezinski's legacy is a tapestry woven with both brilliance and complexity. As an architect of power, his strategic vision and decisions have shaped the contours of modern geopolitics. Yet the controversies that surround his actions remind us of the intricate nature of international relations, where choices made in the pursuit of national interests often carry unintended consequences. The legacy of Zbigniew Brzezinski invites us to critically assess his contributions, weighing both positive aspects and controversies. In doing so, we are prompted to reflect on the delicate balance between power and ethics, strategy and humanity. Ultimately, the question of whether Brzezinski was an architect of power or a puppet master is one that defies easy categorization, compelling us to engage with the complexities of history and draw our own conclusions about his place in the annals of time. As always, thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discussion. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to engage with thought-provoking content.